working the shaft and I just read about edging, so I stopped for a minute. Like, I wanted to help him out, but conversely, I didn't want to make him come. Can you understand where I'm coming from? I was working the shaft, and it just wasn't. I was starting to sweat. He was trying to suck himself off because of the delicious caramel nectar. And it just didn't work. And I got back up. He stayed and sucked himself off for a bit. I got back up, and I said to Old Love on the phone, I said, sure, I can't keep doing this. This happened for like 2 or 3 minutes. Has to be a better way. Has to be an easier option. She said, there is. There's one more thing we could try. She said, have you got any fruit juice? I said, yeah, I've got some fruit juice. So I got some OJ, and I dipped Littlefoot's dick in OJ, not the football. I dipped it in. And because of the sugar content, his penis started to shrivel up, and it went back inside the foreskin. The day was saved. His dick wasn't going to dry out. I didn't have to wake him anymore. He was going to be all right. Our little guy was going to be okay. And I was so happy. Claire was happy. We were all happy. Littlefoot was happy, really happy. And then I started to not be as happy because I thought to myself, hang on. Why didn't we try that fucking first? And I'm a man. So I asked her. I said, why didn't we try the fucking fruit juice first? I've been here wanking me dog off. She said, oh, when you rang up, I recognised your name. I hate your YouTube videos. I'm a vegan. Fuck you. Hey, Sydney, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Please give her a fuck up. Peace in the Middle East, New Six. Good night. Thank you. See you later. Bye-bye.
All the years drinker, stir.
I imagine most of you come from healthy families because think about it, people from healthy families, they're out there laughing with their friends. But no, not you. You needed a professional. But here's the thing. When you're a kid, you don't realize your family is fucked up because that's all you know. But then there's a moment. There's a moment where you realize everything's not quite right. And for me, it was 7th grade. I was at my friend Kevin's house.
Hey, Lottie Gatsby.
Me and Kevin, we were playing video games.
Lottie Gatsby.
Suddenly, Kevin's dad walked in the living room.
That's a nice name.
Hey, who wants to see Pirates of the Caribbean tonight? And then Kevin's mom ran in and was like,
how's your day going?
Not. That is way too mature for their age. And Kevin's dad was like, but I really want to see Pirates of the Caribbean. And Kevin's mom was like, I think you'll survive, Kirk. And then my friend Kevin was like, I'm so sorry you had to see that. That was the healthiest disagreement I ever heard in my life. My parents got divorced when I was 7 days old. So like most kids, my first word was mama, but my next 5 word told me to tell you. My mom's been divorced twice, my dad's been divorced 3 times, and I have 4 younger half siblings, so 2 total. And I'm 36 now. And a lot of people think that certainly by 36, you should stop blaming all
Hey,
your
Lottie
problems on your
Gatsby.
parents.
How is your day going?
If you were in a building
good.
with a fucked up foundation, would you feel safer on the 36th floor? Yeah, I don't think so. I had dinner last month with my ex-stepdad. There's not a convenient name for that relationship because it shouldn't exist. I don't know what's better, former stepdad, the dad who stepped down. I'm sure there's a German word for a man who used to fuck my mom.
Haley Foxy.
The only reason we still spend time together is because he pays for every meal, which technically makes him my sugar daddy, if anything.
How's your day going?
But it gets uncomfortable because the only thing we really have in common is a bad relationship with my mom. I remember once in high school, my stepdad was driving me. They must have just had a fight or something because he was like, oh,
What are your hobbies? What do you like to
how
do?
do I make your mother happy? But at that age, the only thing I knew about women came from the internet. So I was like, I don't know. Have you tried spelling the alphabet with your tongue? I added 6 years to that marriage. But they're divorced now. And now my mom's on eHarmony. Just in case you want to fuck my mom. She went on a date with a guy recently. I asked her, how'd the date go? She was like, let's just say we're physically compatible. I was like, let's just say fine next time. How about that? And then she asked me, how's your girlfriend? I was like, well, she's a squirter, but we're keeping it close. Two can play this game, money. My mom will only date men that are older than her. So she is swiftly running out of options. She complained to me that her last boyfriend couldn't get it up. And when I met him, I realized she meant his whole body. She was seeing this one guy. I really
I'm
liked
trying to
him.
restore some photos because I gotta make an ad tomorrow. And it's crazy because I need to make some money ASAP.
Because
I'm getting out of my
they
mind.
adopted a dog together. This cute little dog named Reggie. And my mom told me they've decided that they're going to try shared custody of the dog. And I told her, I said, I'm sure Reggie would
And
prefer to
because
be
I work
with
from home, I get really bored sometimes.
But she said no.
So,
She said they're doing it for
I just
him.
like to
My mom
stream
said she noticed whenever
sometimes
she
when
brought
I'm working, because then
back
I
to
can
the
feel like I'm
apartment
talking
days,
to
whenever
people,
she noticed that Reggie
or like
was
I'm
getting
around
really
people.
anxious and
That's
uncomfortable.
really fucking
And
cool.
so now she only goes on dates when Reggie is at his dad's house. And I was like, oh, if only I'd been a Pomeranian. My father did it a lot when I was a kid. So much, he had a trick. Whenever he brought a new woman into my life, first he'd go to CVS, he'd buy a shitload of candy, he would give it to the woman, and then she would give it to me.
Oh,
So
we got
I
10
could
people
trust
here.
her. You know, like a pedophile.
Guys, I'm not here to entertain. I'm just working.
And it works.
But if you want to say hi or you want to talk about anything,
So we don't really attach to women every Halloween.
feel free to drop a message.
But then every relationship with
All right,
him,
drop
my
a
dad
comments.
cheats. He believed in what would now be called the non-ethical non-monogamy. We didn't use those terms back then. Instead, he said, she just went crazy, son. My father got remarried when I was a kid, and I was very close with my stepmom. Of course, we were so close in age. And it's not like, we didn't stay in touch after the divorce, but a couple years ago, I was at a grocery store. I turned to the cereal aisle. There was my ex-stepmom picking out cereal with this little boy. And it felt like running into an ex-girlfriend. Honestly, I was just like, Melinda, who the fuck is this? And she said, this is my son, Tommy. I was like, hey, buddy, does she still wear the macaroni necklace I made her for Mother's Day? Or were you just pretending it was beautiful so you could, oh my God! I hope you like sloppy seconds, you little bitch. I've got 2 stepmoms. And I was close to them all in different ways. I never saw them as like a replacement for my own mother. That's what my girlfriend is for. And
I like
I'm gonna
dark-
talk about my girlfriend
dark
today, but I do wanna be
comedy.
careful because I think what happens with a lot of male comedians is they'll notice something about their girlfriend or their wife, and then when they're on stage, they act like that specific trait applies to the entire gender. So I just want to be clear that this next joke is about my girlfriend. And I don't want to use her real name, so let's just call her Women. Women, hear me out, please, please. Please. Women are Jewish, and mine is no exception to the rule. In fact, my girlfriend grew up in a Hasidic community. Do you know who Hasids? There's a lot in New York with the hats and the sideburns. They're always on the train reading the Torah. Every time I see a Hasidic Jew reading the Torah, I go up to them. I'm like, how have you not finished that yet? My God. Please get to the end before you buy the costume. You look insane. It's okay, I'm Jewish. I don't feel like I need to say that, but you know, some people these days, they're like, I don't see noses. I wasn't raised very religiously, but I consider myself culturally Jewish, which means I have all the gastrointestinal problems and stress and anxiety of regular Judaism, but without the sweet comfort of God. I once asked my mom, what do you think happens when you die? She said, there's got to be something better than this shit.
It should be. I hope it
I
is.
celebrated most of the major Jewish holidays growing
Yeah,
up.
my birthday.
Passover was my favorite because you get to read it at the table, and that's the story with the Jews. We were enslaved by the Pharaoh, and then Moses made the plagues happen, and then we escaped, and we crossed the desert for 40 years. I liked it because it made Jews seem cool, but that was also kind of confusing because I was like, okay, how did we go from crossing the desert to now being known as generally frail? And I didn't know. I didn't understand until one day I went on vacation to Miami with my very Jewish girlfriend. And the moment we got to the beach, she was like, it's like a desert out here. And I was like, oh my God. What if Jews have been exaggerating this entire fucking time? We got stuck in traffic on the way there. My girlfriend was like, let my people go. The beach was a little crowded. She said, there's like 6 million people here.
Oh,
Yeah, you got it.
I'm just yawning like crazy.
You want cute jokes? Go see a Christian comedian. Jews have a dark sense of humor because when you're hiding in a closet from the Nazis, you can't be like, knock, knock. I do get jealous of religious people for the community that they have. This is something that I realized until I got older, but once I hit my 30s, I think it dawned on me just how hard it is to make time for your friends. Like sometimes I'll be free on a Friday night, it's not often, but you know, I'll reach out to my friends and they're busy, and then vice versa, and I go, oh, that's what Shabbat dinner's for. Right? I mean, it's just Jews decided they needed a standing date every Friday so they could spend time together. My dad was raised Catholic, and a couple times we went to go to church as a kid, and I hated church, but now I would kill to see my friends every Sunday. Right? I look at Muslims. Muslims, you know, they're supposed to pray 5 times a day, but a lot of times they do it together. And even though I don't believe in any of it, I have to admit that it seems like the key to maintaining friendships is hating gay people. I'm not happy about it, to be perfectly clear. The facts are the facts. What am I going to do? I mean, the good news is that, like, you know, I don't think it's impossible to raise people that religiously anymore. It's a little East Coast bias, I'm sure, but a lot of my friends, most of my friends are raised religiously. They went the opposite direction when they got older, right? Like I would say that the friends of mine that were forced to dress up and go to church every single Sunday, those are the ones that are now like, you know, the militant atheists. Which is frankly why Christians need to stop with this whole like, we don't want our son to be gay. So we're gonna ban him from drag brunch. No, you idiot. You need to wake your son up every Sunday and be like, hey, buddy, time to put on your heels. Turn around, young man. You're old enough to tuck yourself. I will be in the kitchen helping your mother serve. I used to be a theater kid, but you could all tell, right? I gesture so much, even deaf people are like, shut the fuck up. Once I hosted a drag competition, one of the drag queens told me to take it down a notch. Another drag queen said that before I tell a joke, it looks like I whispered to myself a 5, 6, 7, 8. The drag queen that won the competition called me John Mulaney if the only drug he was addicted to was the stage. I went to college for musical theater, which is like having a PhD in imagination. My classes were called things like movement and voice and other things I had already studied as a baby. My only academic class was called Accounting for Actors, which was like regular accounting, but with a focus on negative numbers. The first lesson was how to file for unemployment. Yeah, we have a lot of theater kids here tonight. I figured because every comedy club I go to, they say to me, they're like, your audiences are very well behaved. And I'm like, it's not their first time in the ensemble. For those of you that are not theater kids, I'm what's known as a triple threat. Threat number 1, as you've already seen, I can act. Threat number 2, I can sing. And threat number 3, I'm annoying. Thank you. That joke cost me $200,000. I've been an actor longer than I've been a comedian. I've shared the stage with some people who have gone on to become massive real estate agents. Me, it happens parts here and there. The biggest thing, I was in a movie, Wolf of Wall Street. I played Leonardo DiCaprio's waiter. So to prepare for the role, I actually became a waiter for 12 years.
Hey, Spooky Son, 11.
It's called
What's good, buddy?
You know, that's where you're on screen.
How's your day going?
You're like furniture, but with dreams. And I try to enjoy it, but it's hard because it's like I've never been so close to everything I've ever wanted, yet further away. It would be like
¿Cómo
the love
estás?
of your life. We're on
¿Qué
top
tal?
of you, getting fucked by Leonardo DiCaprio. And listen, comedy is going.
Want to say hi to my dog?
It is, but I thought I'd be way more famous. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think anyone in high school would like me, but maybe globally.
She's such a big baby. Like she's so clingy.
My mom
All she does is sleep,
Why don't you act
play,
like you're not depressed?
eats, and don't make me work.
So I say, Mom, you're a yoga teacher. Why don't you go
Thank
fuck
you.
yourself?
It helps me when I work because I'm always like facing the computer,
I have to be careful talking.
and that kind of like fucks with my eyes.
All the pictures from my high school production of
Spooky, hello, Tom.
She could get me canceled with one.
What does that mean?
Instagram post. If I ever go to Marshall, just type, you'll always be my little Alibaba. There's a lot of pictures of me on Facebook from problematic high school productions. And
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
I was the lead.
I don't really do much on here. I was gonna sell it, but I just thought maybe I should stream on here.
I got cast as the lead and Little Shop of Horrors.
What's good, chat? Yeah. I'm okay, man. I'm good. Just working and listening to some really dark comedy. Okay, now you gotta go.
And I remember, I walked out on opening night, and I almost broke character because there in the third row
Alex will be proud.
were my divorced parents sitting next to each other.
What does that mean?
There was my father, his eyes red with tears,
Alex
and my
would be
mom
proud.
with this big bouquet of daffodils.
I just
because
said
she
it.
remembered my dad is allergic.
Alex would be proud.
I know that all of you can relate to my divorce jokes, but you will someday. I think it's important because I did a family show once in New York, and after the show, this little kid ran up to me. He was there with his mom, and he was shy, but he was like, my parents are divorced.
You're welcome.
And
Alex indeed would be proud. But what does that mean? What are you watching? I'm not watching it. I'm listening to comedy. The TV here. And here is my monitor. Here is my laptop.
Some guys I think
My keyboard.
I prefer son.
And I'm working. Right now I'm on Photoshop.
The divorce definitely
Trying to restore some pictures for some clients. I got like a deadline.
They always tell me, son, remember, la familia è tutto. Family is everything. Ma la tua madre è una puttana. Now, I still don't know what that second part means. But
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, but I think you're mistaken, to be honest,
My dad's behavior makes more sense
because I really don't do
than
anything
also-
here. I just stream so I can feel like I'm around people.
But fuck you, I have to deal with it. People meet my
Shadow
dad, they're like,
Eclipse is the best.
Your dad's really good looking. Like I owe them an explanation of something.
Shadow Eclipse is the
I
best.
remember my dad once picked me up from middle school, and I mean once, and a rumor started around my grave that I must be
Shadow
adopted.
Eclipse is the best. Shadow Eclipse is the best. I don't do anything on stream though, but I'm wondering maybe I can spice it up a bit sometimes.
And I was so mad because those grades.
But I really don't know what to do in here. Because my life right now is pretty boring. I just wake up and work and work and work, and then I do a little bit of push-ups. Respect to you too, Spooky Son 11.
My dad's a legs guy. You know, with men, they say men are either like a legs guy, a butt guy, or a boobs guy. And I know
Respect
it's
to you
offensive
too, brother.
minimize men like that.
For real?
But if my dad sees a tall woman, he's like,
How did I do that? Tell me. I would like to know
He's
for real.
got legs for days. Because that's the only way you can measure legs in this dumb fucking country of ours. Legs for feet sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah, I like Ronaldo too. But yeah, I like him. I like him a lot.
You should take one moment every day
At least
to
I like him more than I like
reflect
Messi.
we still use feet
I can
as
say
a
that.
unit of measurement. That's just some guy's foot once.
But I don't know what Shadow Eclipse is. Let me see. I'm gonna Google it real quick.
For very important things, except
Let me see.
horses.
What is? I'm gonna use AI mode.
Measured in hands. That's right. Feet.
Hey Google, what's my laptop?
They must have tried measuring pigs and cocks.
Sin lover is cringe. Why would you say that?
One could agree how long one cock
I
should
disagree.
be.
I don't think anybody's cringe here.
I'm sure at first they went with the average. That makes sense. But then the bottom half of men stormed the Capitol. And were like, what the fuck? My cock is only half a cock. This is not understand.
Sin lover, for what it's worth, I don't think you're cringe.
Smaller and smaller until no man felt insecure, and that's how we got the centimeter.
I mean, Google don't even know what. Oh, Shadow Eclipse is an indie
6 inches.
RPG game on Steam featuring spellcasting and boss battles. In the game Shadow Fight 2, Eclipse mode is a high difficulty setting that allows players to earn special rewards like Shadow Ops. Okay, so I guess you're talking about the game on Steam.
I've spent hours of my life dick slapping George Washington in the face. And
It's been so long since I last played video games, so I get lost when I hear about those.
that's why, look, I'm no fan of Donald Trump, but I would love to get him on the $1 bill.
Nerd YT is a nerd. I hope you're not making me insult people though. I hope you're not making me curse people out. Okay, wait. What was the first thing you asked me to say? Can you say Scene Lover is cringe? Hell no. What are you talking about? Then you said, can you say Shadow Eclipse is the best? Okay. I like that. You're making me hype Shadow Eclipse up. Can you say Nerd YT is a nerd?
My actor friend.
I mean, Nerd YT is a nerd. It's literally in the name. Nerd YT.
Of joy. Just in case he forgets.
What?
And I'm really thinking about getting the same tattoo but bigger.
Nerd YT is absolutely
And if
nerd.
he gets mad at me, I'll be like, comparison is the thief.
Oh, Joy. Look. She's just here staring at me and smiling.
I'm not gay, but I'm definitely something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying we need to add a new term just for me. There's no way I'm the same thing as Joe Rogan. That doesn't make sense to anyone in this room, right? God, I read Joe Rogan on his podcast. I guess he said there was some high school where there was a kid identifying as a cat, which is bullshit. I was Mr. Mistopheles for one semester.
What do you do on streams? That's what I'm saying. I don't really do anything. I just stream.
I post pictures of myself on like.
Okay, sometimes I do push-ups,
And like, you can't blame the worm for the kind of fish.
but only when I want to work out or when I feel like I do push-ups, but I don't really do anything on stream. I actually just started streaming like maybe a week ago or 2 weeks. So it hasn't been really long. And I just stream myself when I'm working so I don't get bored.
My videos, they say we need to put a stop to this strategy.
And that's what I do. What's 5,607 divided by 2? That should be 2,803.5. Yeah? 2,800 and triple five.
I realize I have a lot of privilege, but
No, 2,800 and
I just don't always feel like I fit
2,803,
the specific box that society has laid out. Like I still do events where you know, they get a name
2,800
tag and they want me to put my pronouns, and I always
and
put he, him.
3.5.
But I don't always like the feeling of meeting someone for the
Okay,
first time
perfect.
and being like Jamarco Cerezi. I think it'd be more accurate to be like Jamarco Cerezi.
Yeah, so what I do on stream is I work and I talk. I meet new people. I do push-ups sometimes. And that's pretty much it.
Women and children.
But in the future, I'm thinking of maybe doing something like a push-up challenge. Maybe one push-up, 1,000 push-ups a day for like 10 days, and just see what that does to my
I thought
body.
I was straight in high school.
Well, I don't know yet. I'm not really motivated to do that.
It wasn't easy. My mom didn't believe me, but I knew. I know because I went to 6 musical theater sleepaway camps. And if you've never been to musical theater sleepaway camp, all the guys that go in straight come out gay.
For real?
No matter how many.
How much are you gonna donate to me?
I still wanted lines on my nail to sit on my face.
Just so you know, I can. Nah, I'm just kidding. If you like to donate, that's fine, but you don't have to. But I can for real.
But I think
Like, if you do that, I'm just gonna take your money for real. I can. But I'm gonna say it's not like the full range, because I think that's like a waste of time. You're kidding, right? Okay, you got a deal. You're gonna count it, and you gotta promise not to make me waste my time, because I'm gonna leave my work just to do this. And you're gonna count it, because I'm gonna count too, but I want you to count it too with me. You got a deal?
All these theater parties where at the end of the night, you know, drinking, smoking, suddenly all the women and all the gay guys would just start making out with each other. And I'd be in the back like, whose dick do I have to suck to get some pussy? This is insane!
I mean, nothing, but it's just not cool to make me waste my time. But nothing
I didn't
really,
get any action in high school until
except it's not cool.
musical theater sleepaway camp.
So tell me when you're ready, and I'm gonna start.
This one night,
Okay?
I was in my dorm room with these two guys.
Okay,
This way,
cool. Tell me when you're ready, and I'm gonna start.
This one guy, we're gonna call him Steve. That's not his real name, but Steve is kind of famous now. And the story is about to get very sexual, so I don't want to reveal who it actually is until he's more
Okay.
famous. Now, Steve was the only other straight guy left at this program. There was a very good conversion camp called NYU. So setting the stage,
That's a bit of some bit of stretch.
Garrison. Now, Garrison
And-
is gay, and I mean that in a derogatory way.
I'm gonna switch on this light.
Garrison had actually come into the class
I'm gonna pick my shorts, which my dog brought out.
to Soul School. Or if you don't know, that's where all the kids are encouraged to try cocaine.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Sea Lover, thank you.
It's me.
So-
Garrison.
I'm gonna do it.
We're all on my bed discussing what went wrong with the movie
Okay.
adaptation of Rent.
I'm gonna take off.
It was a mess, right? And then I know, straight guy Steve.
I'm gonna take this, put it in the back.
My cargo shorts.
Okay.
And I looked down and was like, straight guy
This goes there. All right. Ready?
Steve. Marco, I'm straight, but I can make you feel amazing. And I could see Garrison watching this.
Okay, I'm gonna make it a bit
The last two straight at the same
so you can see it better.
It's not important what happened after that. Okay, he sucked my dick. And let me just say this. This was. This.
I feel like single for this one because you know and let me tell you something. I mean, Steve was working. Okay. I mean,
It was clearly not his first blowjob, you know what I mean? Because he was using different techniques. He was using his hands. He was doing like regular, and then like the twisty, and then like rolling the snake, and mine, climbing the rope, Spider-Man, step team. But I think he got so exasperated that without looking up, Steve just scooted over and started something Garrison's stick, which was ready to go. And I remember lying on my side watching straight back, the fuck out of Jay Garrison spit that top like, God, I am so lonely. Blackout.
Oh. I'll go for it.
obviously, rumors affected him. But the next theater party I went to, I found out everyone was saying that I was the one who sucked Steve's dick. And I've never gotten so much.
Thank you.
in my entire
Holding on to that for me. Whoa. Some crazy shit. But yeah, I guess I did it. No. You said I did 105. And you see I'm so close. I actually counted and I did like
You ever try talking to a friend out recording themselves and realize you don't have any good arguments?
116, 116.
Some of you probably
Well, no, 115. Thanks, Sea Lover. Whew.
It's wrong.
Now I'm sweating like a motherfucker.
I have a friend. I have a friend who's been struggling with suicidal thoughts, and they're a dear friend. You know, not dear enough for me not to talk about this all the time, but I think they have a good they've just been fired and tell them the same thing. And then they said this, and this is one of the depressed, broke, I hate my family.
Oh, so now you're gonna play me.
Why should I mental myself? And I was
You asked for 100, and I did like 100 and what? Like 115,
You go to hell.
Right.
I understand religion more as I get older every day. You know, sometimes you need to believe that there's something worse than staying alive. Listen.
listen, some of these jokes are going to be disrespectful because
I'm
people
gonna-
actually take their own lives, but none of them are here tonight. So I want you to just enjoy it, okay?
Oh, then I didn't get you correctly. I thought you said you're gonna Lucy. That's my handkerchief. What are you doing? Clean my face with that.
I love you. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
I thought you said
And so
you were gonna donate 200. Oh, if I knew you said 200, I'm sure I can do 200.
Which is why I need to tell you guys, if you are struggling with suicidal thoughts,
I'm sure I can try.
get your voicemail.
I think my
If you call my voicemail,
personal record is
Hey,
160. Oh, okay. I didn't get that.
We didn't know he was
I thought you meant you were gonna donate 200. But it's cool. Maybe next time. Next time I can try and do maybe more. But I think I did a great job. I'm proud of myself.
And if I'm being honest, that's what got me to stop being suicidal. Why would I kill
Whoa.
myself right before
I feel like taking off my shirt, but I don't want to be inappropriate and stream. Although I do take off my shirt a lot of times, so it's not like it's a big deal.
Anyway, it used to be easy to fuck up the number because
I mean, I'm sure you could.
1-800-273-8299.
It's gonna take a lot of time, but
But then they changed it. To make
if you
it
really
easier.
wanted to, I'm sure you could.
Now you can reach them by just dialing 988, which I think is great. Truly, I think that's great.
Okay, Sin Lover,
To 866.
I'm all yours.
5309. Because then, God forbid, you want to kill yourself. You're like, oh my
I'm
God.
all yours.
867-530.
Shoot me.
I'm great. How are you?
You're not literally, bro.
Okay, some of you are too young to get that joke. And you know what makes me feel like doing?
Tell me, Sin Lover, what are you gonna tell me? Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm all ears.
I keep wanting to
Yeah, I can tell. It's fine. It's okay. How old are you guys? Because you keep calling me sir. You either gotta be British or you gotta be young as fuck.
Covers taking your own life. We have that in America.
Well, you don't have to say though, it's fine.
Not giving people health care.
But yeah, I can tell he's trolling.
Delayed release euthanasia.
But it's okay. I still did some push-ups and gains, you know. it counts. It counts. Can you imagine this, dog?
I think
She went under my desk, and now she's right here.
Of course, I think it should be like you
See?
Truly,
Oh,
18,
jeez.
you can vote. 21, you can drink.
Oh, I was never in the Marines, bro.
38 and a half.
I was never in the Marines,
Let's
but I love to be.
something to look forward to.
But I was never in the Marines.
And by the way, that has
But I did
purpose. 30
a bit of martial arts,
is pretty much the average American.
but just a bit, not so much.
I think it's fair to be like, you've seen half.
Just as a hobby.
Continue. You guys are doing great with this, by the way.
I did some martial arts as a hobby.
What, 12 suicide jokes in a row? It's-
Yeah, I know. I get- You're not so bad. You're cool.
Suicide joke.
I get some really crazy trolls sometimes, but I never really take offense.
And look,
I mean, it's all fun and games to the internet.
I don't want anyone to-
I'm not-
least of all my-
I hardly take things seriously, so.
This is the friend who told me to become a stand-up comedian. We were both struggling actors together, and they said, you should try
I
stand-up.
feel like if somebody offered me,
And so they offered me this thing we've been doing for 10 years now. 10
Okay,
years,
no.
my friend lets me call him once a week.
I don't think I
So
could.
an hour of new
I was gonna say, if somebody offered me
So now they
like
pay themselves.
good money, I could do 500 push-ups. But nah, that's cap.
But it's a gift.
I could never.
I don't take it for
At least
granted.
not at a go, you know. If I should do it,
Sometimes I'll ask my
set
girlfriend,
5
I'm
sets of
like,
100, then I
she's like,
can.
"Alexa, set a
But
timer
like
for
at a
3
go,
minutes."
hell nah. There's no way in hell.
She gets mad. She's like, "Why
I'm
do you
doing
ask
that.
me about my day?" I'm like, "Baby, I'm sick of crowd work. Please."
But yeah, good trolling, man. Good trolling. Just
What do you do for work?
Just don't be a dick, okay? But you're cool. You and Scene Lover, you both cool.
My girlfriend and I are both.
And thank you so much for being on my stream. I really appreciate it.
we have a disagreement, instead of arguing, like some couples do, we just see our respective therapists, reconvene, and quote them at each other. So like my therapist says, you prioritize work.
He wants to dress up in a tutu and perform a whole parade for me. He's always up to trouble. It's okay. You can talk even if you're gay. It's fine. It's okay to be gay. It's totally fine. Don't let what you read on the internet fool you. It's totally fine to be gay.
Because I'm my girlfriend's first major.
Oh, there's a she amongst you. I thought you were both dudes. Okay, okay.
She talks to me in a way.
Spooky song. Since you like to do a lot of crazy things and you like to get in a lot of trouble, maybe you should do some. You should learn to do that. If you don't already, you should learn to do some stunts like acrobatics, backflips, and all that. I think it's cool.
And it's not because I don't care, it's because I've been through a breakup before. And when the last woman who said she'd love you forever,
I think it's
blocks
cool.
you on Skype, it changes your.
She's gay. I mean, that's fine.
I met a woman in college.
You go, girl.
5 years.
Whatever makes you happy. It's a short life,
And I was like, well, then you should.
and you just gotta do whatever makes you happy, as long as it doesn't affect anybody else in a negative way. You know?
This happened in 2012, so it's still a little bit raw.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of.
So young.
She's dating Alex.
I got a tattoo of the first letter.
Oh,
If you can't see that,
guys, I don't want y'all confessing to anything really crazy.
for Laura.
Because again, this is the internet, and you could get yourselves in a lot of trouble
And I've been
Or you can get
my
yourselves-
best friend Larry.
around really bad people. Okay, I'm just
Unfortunately,
passing some of
my
those
current girlfriend
old.
tattoo actually stands for, which frankly is.
You're not so old.
For hooking up with an audience member.
You know, this
But
the little we've learned in the little time that I've been on this.
I'll get a tattoo of your whole name. And she was like, oh,
I'm not gonna say
God
godforsaken, but this fucking planet called Earth.
Baby, comparison is the.
Whoa.
thank you. She does not find any of this funny, by the way. I want you to know that.
You both are so funny.
I think it was because we had our 4th anniversary last
To be
year.
honest, I have no idea. I got like 2 more pictures to work on, and as soon as I'm done with those photos, I'm maybe gonna watch some TV. And when it's nighttime, I'm gonna sleep. Yeah. Raw. Have some fun. Do your
What
thing.
about my Larry joke?
How old are you guys? You guys are definitely underage. I can tell
She's not persuaded.
just from the way you chat.
So I decided to compromise. I told her, I said, okay.
Like how many hours? How long has it been now? 43 minutes and 46 seconds. So I'm gonna say,
Right,
okay.
so all my jokes about the
I'ma
tattoo
say-
on film.
like maybe 30 more minutes. I'm gonna be here 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour. And I'm gonna go zilch,
The very next day.
you know? Gonna go fix myself something to eat. Oh, Spooky Sons 14, Scene Lovers 15.
No, I'm excited to get rid of the tattoo. Honestly.
Cool. Let me tell you something.
Part of it is my
Yeah, I'm 90.
She won't give me blowjobs.
When I was like 15, and I'm gonna tell you how I started doing push-ups.
I wish I got on my back.
When I was like 15, I was in school one day and everybody started taking off their shirts. We went to a pool and the guys were taking off their shirts, and most of the guys had like 6-packs that looked really good.
By the way, I don't think it's to be nice.
And then all the girls were like really impressed. They were like really hyping the guys up, like, "Whoa, you look so good! Damn, you're so sexy!" Blah 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 blah. And when it was my turn, I took off my shirt and I had this Boom. like this big belly, and it was just so fucking crazy.
She's really every aspect. of my
And
life.
everybody started to make fun of me. And then I was like, hell nah. I'm gonna go work out. And so I went home, I spoke to some of my friends, some of my cousins, and they told me that I had to do work out. They shared some videos for me, some videos with me. Can you show us your abs? No, you're underage. You're gonna get me in trouble.
My girlfriend will suddenly be like, "Someone's
Like I was saying.
And I'm like, where? And she's
And I watched some videos on YouTube how to get 6 packs in 6 minutes. And so I started to do workouts, but after 6 minutes, my belly was still fucking huge. And I just kept doing those workouts. And after some time, guess what? I got 0 abs. Like zilch. Ningun. I'm just kidding. I got some decent abs, but not so much. Spooky has a whole gallery with you in it. I've been to his house.
I just
Trust.
see the doctors.
Spooky,
Try medication.
I know you're trolling, but I was on stream a couple of days ago, and someone said they were gonna draw me. Yo, please don't get me in trouble. You know, a lot of this shit can come back in the future and bite me in the ass.
And I've gotten pretty good over the years.
Although I'm sure it's not,
She's just having a night.
because I literally don't do anything weird.
Right back to sleep on her own.
But you get the
In the
points.
middle of the night, my girlfriend literally
Just trying not to get me in any trouble, okay?
and started hacking
People can be really
in his
sensitive,
Now I looked at my phone.
on the
It was 1
internet.
So I said, "Baby, you're having
like
a nightmare."
really
She's like,
sensitive.
"No, I just got a text that my dad is in the hospital.
You're
I
right.
need to go to the
Sorry.
airport right fucking
Yeah,
now."
yeah, you get the
So
point.
of course I got my phone. I was like, "Which airport?" And she was like, "Oh." I was like,
Yeah.
"Son of a bitch."
How many push-ups can you do right now?
They're getting smarter.
I like your names though, Spooky and Sin Lover. But I prefer Spooky. I prefer the name Spooky Sam. It's fancy.
I don't know. That's the real part where I can tell I was getting older, because I meet people for the first time. If I'm with my girlfriend, they within a minute of meeting, they go, "You two ever think about having kids?" I'm like, "That's not small talk." What do you plan on doing with your remains? And don't get me wrong, I want kids for social media.
Why? Why is he doing that?
God, I make so many TikToks of those little shits. They be begging to work in the mine.
He took a screenshot of you since his screen sharing in FaceTime. Spooky just took a screenshot and now he's cropping it. And I guess he's gonna make me look like a monster or like an ogre, like Shrek.
I'm familiar, but I wouldn't know how to hit it.
She's just trying to get me in trouble. Nah, I don't think you're gonna get in trouble. I think I'm the one who's gonna get in trouble.
I can be theoretical about it.
That's the thing.
For my girlfriend, it's different. She's 34. My girlfriend got an
Spooky,
ex-boyfriend.
you can't hide from the truth.
I told her, I said,
Yes,
"I'm
Spooky, you
serious.
can.
Defy God's will."
You just can't hide from the truth.
And I
As
went
long
with
as it
her
doesn't get me in trouble,
consultation,
I'm totally
and
fine.
The doctor, who showed us this laundry list of injections.
Spooky, why aren't you playing?
I care about.
Nah,
it.
man, you're so pretty.
All these shots.
Pretty.
The worst case scenario, it's like PMS times.
Pretty. Girls are pretty, man. I got this. Like, how can I be pretty when I got beards and I got this
Because once a day,
crazy ass
you get a
hair?
full injection of estrogen. Which if you
Well, thanks.
that's
I really-
like giving
I
a
appreciate the
little
compliments.
injecting the moon.
And I'm sure you're pretty too. Okay, no, I shouldn't say that.
And then you know, there,
Well, you get the
there's
points.
shortcuts to make the eggs bigger, and you got to time it with the cycles and you
No,
know,
it's
there's
all
just
crazy.
I have no idea how many scientific miracles it took. for a
Talking
woman
to-
have a career.
To, I mean, no offense, but like talking to kids on the internet is really, really tricky. Can we see your glasses? Yeah.
Embryos are now considered.
You can.
And I know eggs and embryos aren't the same thing, but you see the way our country.
There you go.
We're like 2 rulings away from my girlfriend becoming a mother of 19.
See it?
Republicans
Oh.
think they're helping families, but think
Can you
about
see
that.
my
19
eyes?
Kids growing up without a father.
I don't have a joke for that.
I think that the more you zoom in on the pro-life philosophy, the more insane it is. This judge is basically saying if anybody
See?
gets on those eggs, they automatically become fully
Thank you,
fledged human
Sin Lover.
beings. I can't come on someone until
Thank
I
you.
stop seeing them as a human being.
You see. What?
It's crazy. Every comedian, we make sex jokes. I'm not like a kinky guy. The only thing I really want to install a mirror over my bed, but that's just to prove that my girlfriend.
Let me show you pretty. This is pretty. Now let's look at the
If
camera.
anything, she's the one usually trying to spice things up. My girlfriend was asking
Pretty.
me to pick a porn for us to watch together.
This-
She said, I want you to search what you'd search if I wasn't here.
Better than Sin Lover. Hell no.
My usual search, women who.
I'm sure
like my girlfriend.
Sin Lover looks pretty as fuck. I look like shit.
I've been watching porn a long time. And not just today.
You guys are so funny.
Years old, for my birthday, my father bought me a
Thank you so much for coming on my stream.
But here's the thing.
Because, man, I'd have been bored out of my mind. Just here,
Pretend like I was impressed. I was
working
like,
without streaming. It gets fucking boring.
Boobs. I seen a man get by a horse.
Really fucking
Get these skill titties out of my face.
boring.
Mr. Hands, Mr. Hands, Mr. Hands, yes. God, that video almost made me believe in God. Because when I saw that horse, man, I was like, this is not what he intended.
Spooky Sun and Sin Lover.
All of you, really? That's what we did.
Does anybody usually come in your chat? Yeah, sometimes.
It's a crime. It's a crime.
Sometimes.
It is
Not so much, though.
To have the animals because
Not so
animals
much.
can't consent.
Because I don't really do anything on here, so
If I was that guy's lawyer, I would have been like, Your Honor.
but maybe in the future I'm gonna do some crazy stuff on my lives. Like backflips, you know, handstands and all that crazy jazz. Try to be more fun.
I want to play a lawyer on Law and Order SVU.
Thank you. That is so sweet.
I think I could do it. But
Gracias.
I have to be careful
Merci beaucoup.
because no one on Law and Order
Obrigado.
curses. You know that it's because
I appreciate that.
And so they want to make sure that
I thank you.
rape and pedophilia is fun for the whole.
Thank you, Jesus. Sheena Miriam Maduka. Sheena Miriam Maduka, B8M. Yo, man, what's good, brother?
You'll see some guy get like busted for child porn.
What's
He's like,
good, my friend?
"Ay, ay, ay." I saw.
How's your day going, man?
There's this guy. He was-
You having a great day?
And when he got to the dumpster, there's a dead body.
I'm out here with my new fans,
Hanging like this.
Scene Lover and Spooky Sun.
Ready?
And there's some really cool people.
And see.
And I'm having a great time. How is your day going? My day has been pretty crazy, but now it's just, yeah, new fame. I feel like CR7. I feel like Ronaldo. Yeah, Chinamiri, Madaka, my day has been going great. I've been home working, chilling with my friend and my dog, but now I'm home alone and I'm working. And it's okay. How about you? How's your day going? Now, for you, Spooky Sun, let me ask you a question. What would you like to do in the future? Like, what's your ideal job?
The fucking stairs. Fuck, dude. Why you buy the cheap fucking trash? Oh, I got to get my fucking shoes. Fuck.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a pilot.
I don't remember throwing that away.
How about you?
Okay. messed up one part. Not that last scene, that was perfect, but. Yeah, let's keep going.
And it's really funny because I feel like since I started streaming, I've been getting a lot of love from people. Like way more love than I get in real life. And that's really
I
crazy.
busted for child porn. And I learned this on an episode of Law & Order SVU quite recently, but it's like a real
Spooky, you're still taking screenshots. What are you gonna do with them? You're just gonna get bored and you're gonna
consensual pornography.
turn them into zombies,
The appropriate term is child sexual
Trolls.
abuse materials.
and ghosts and beasts and all that
But that's
jazz.
a lot to type with one hand.
Yeah. I've never been called pretty in my life,
Send an email 15 minutes
so
after the show.
you're the first person to call me pretty.
This one woman
Thank you.
simply wrote, "There's nothing funny about child porn."
Oh,
What the fuck did I just tell you?
I mean, I got a lot of pictures of me and my dog. Like another log, but I got some. I got some on my Instagram. I got some on my Facebook.
I can tell you that there's this conflict that I have.
That's a terror.
Medium where like,
But I'm not gonna share those.
You know, a joke first.
Not like anybody's asking though.
Comedy is number one, but then there's another part of me, and it's been there since I've been.
My dog's name is
growing up,
Lucy.
in DC, where I'm just like,
That's her name.
I want everyone to know how progressive I am. And those two things do not always go together.
Yeah, she's nice,
Because I think of
but she's also
today a big part of being progressive.
she gets easily scared, like really scared, really fast.
Because you want to be
She's basically like a pussy, like really pusillanimous,
not funny.
and
And I'll be honest with you,
it gets on my nerves sometimes. But I love her to pieces, so it's fine. Yeah, like when she hears loud noise, she just bolts and she hides, and she starts shaking, like gets really feverish.
illegal immigrant.
Yeah, you're my dog,
Listen,
but not D-O-G, D-A-W-G.
They say, hey,
That
you
dog,
should reconsider that. It's a hurtful phrase. It implies that someone's existence
D-A-W-G.
is illegal. The appropriate term, the sensitive term, the kind term, the true term is undocumented immigrant. And I listened to them. I'm not an asshole about this stuff. I changed it. I went around the country.
You my dog. We're dogs, brother.
Using the term undocumented immigrant.
We're dogs, friend.
And you know what happened? Stop getting laughs. So I had to go back to my progressive friends and be like, I'm sorry, unlike you guys, I have to win the popular vote.
Look, my jokes are leftist, but they're disguised in centrist language because they need to work outside California.
Thank you for all the love. I appreciate that for real.
I pick my battles. Like every time there was,
Although I still feel sweaty from all the workout I
I
did,
would try so hard to get
I hate that.
for Bernie Sanders. And every time,
but it's
they did the
cool.
same thing. You know who else
I
supported
feel a bit stronger.
universal health care? You know who else supported Medicare for all? Adolf Hitler. And I was like, not for everybody. I tried turning him into a socialist, my 71-year-old father. I told him, I said, give me one good argument against giving people free access to a college education. So he sent me a link to my website.
Yeah, absolutely. I started going hard on workout last year,
I know I talk about my dad too much on stage, but
and
I feel like I'm
let's
not
just
seeing
say it's
that
been
I'm
fucking
my
great.
father truly is.
Like I get a lot of
People
compliments.
understand just how well I'm doing
These
in
days,
certain circumstances.
It's really crazy,
But it can be tough
and it's
because
also really
I'm
scary
sure you know
because
it takes a lot of time to write jokes.
okay, I'm not gonna tell you why,
So it's
but
like, you know when you see a star in the sky,
It's
not
cool.
to compare, but
when you get compliments for something you've been
you
putting
know
work
how you're
in.
not seeing the star as it is.
So
right
you should do
now,
workouts
but
too,
you're seeing
okay?
light years in the
Spooky
past,
son,
and that's how long it took for the
Get
light to reach us. That's
buff
what it's like with stand-up comedy.
and sexy.
I talk about things like they happen recently.
so when you grow up, you're gonna get a lot of
I've
girls.
completely imploded.
Oh, guys,
And sometimes,
how
especially
old
when
are
talk about
you?
your own life, this major event.
Not so
can happen
old.
where it's like I don't necessarily have the time that I want to
But
to-
older than
to
you.
bring it on stage. But then
I could be
there's
a
on
big
the other
brother.
hand, it's like it's so
That's how
major
old.
that I can't not talk about it. Like last year
Last
my dad had a heart attack, and it required an emergency.
I'm not 30 yet, but
bypass.
20s,
And
20s thereabout.
it's an extremely serious situation. So he called me. There was some space before the surgery, like pretty much 24 hours. And he
Tyrone.
said he wanted me to come back so we could go over his will and testament. And I said, of
You
course.
didn't even ask my name. My name's Bobby.
He said,
Bobby is the
he said, "I want you
name.
to know if anything happens
Now you know the game. Now you can be friends. Now you get the fame. Now I'm so famous. Now I got
It's
fans.
just like when you were alive.
W. Booby.
I bought the next plane ticket available. It was very expensive. I said, fuck it, it's an emergency.
It's Bobby. B-O-double-B-Y.
I went alone. My girlfriend offered to go with me, but I was worried it would bring us closer together.
Yeah,
So-
win to you too, my friend. Win to you too, my brother.
When I got to the hospital, it was
Exactly,
just
that's me.
My dad, me, my little
Bobby with an
sister,
O.
and my dad's.
Okay, I've been on live for about 1 hour, and now I gotta go. So, Spooky Son and Scene Lover,
And believe me, I've already had this conversation.
like,
with-
I had the greatest time talking to you guys tonight, talking to you guys right now, and it's fucking cool.
And I said, okay, when I said,
And I feel bad to go, but I gotta go and get some shit done.
The reason my dad invited me down, it wasn't so
So
much-
I hope you all have a great day and you all do something productive. And don't be an asshole.
Reach out to his lawyer.
Yeah, right now.
To verbally, he filled it on his.
You wanna make me do more push-ups for free?
Announced to the family that he would now be leaving a third of his estate to this new girlfriend that none of us had ever met. And I could tell my sister was mad, so I whispered to her, I was like, "Hey, no."
Yeah, you too, Spooky Son. And Scene Lover,
She was not in a giggly mood.
thank you so much for being in my life.
My little sister is normally,
And for being my new fan, I'm gonna be looking out for you too.
Stormed out of the room. My father-
Spooky Son, 300.
She was like, "That woman's a bitch."
I couldn't even do 100. And now you want me to do 300. You want to kill me?
And I was like, "I
You
suppose
trying to
so."
kill me, bro?
He's rocking mod.
I can only do 300 if I gotta do it 3 times.
Our dad is 71 years old. Okay.
Or if I gotta do 2 times, but somebody pay me for
A
it.
71-year-old.
Because money is gonna motivate me to do more. Oh,
You get to be in the will.
Spooky wants you to marry him. No, Spooky doesn't.
It's called capitalism, sweetheart.
Spooky is my brother.
She is putting in the hard labor. Gold diggers are like illegal immigrants. Everyone can do it, but they're not taking the jobs any of us
Because
want to do.
You told me I'm your big brother now. Tyrone, your big brother Tyrone.
It also happens to be that my dad's girlfriend is an illegal immigrant, but that's not important to the story.
You guys are so funny.
So,
But I like how close you two are. It's really cool.
Because they were prepping my dad for the surgery, and you know, this is a major surgery. There's multiple doctors and nurses. And,
I only recently just started making friends,
here's the
so
wires. I was barely able to get my dad.
I like that you two are real close.
And
but yeah, now I gotta go.
I could tell.
Okay,
that
KSI.
That my dad was
Do I look like KSI?
very scared because he said to me, "Son, would you
I mean, somebody told me I look like KSI before, but they said I look darker, so
tell your mom."
now you're confirming it. I got 2 people tell me I look like KSI today, and that's the first time anybody's ever told me that. Like, nobody's ever told me I look like KSI.
And I was like,
Never.
"Oh,
And today, when somebody told me, now you're telling me again.
you could
So
tell your son."
I guess I'm gonna take that. KSI is cool too. I like KSI.
So he pretended to go into cardiac
Okay.
arrest, and
I'm in the push of up.
they rolled into the OR.
You doing push-ups?
I called my mom back. I told her what was happening. We placed our bets. And you can do anything on DraftKings.
Okay, Spooky, you're gonna keep me out here all day.
And then, we're talking about
Thank you so much for being on my stream.
6-hour surgery, and if you've ever
Hope to see you some other time, okay?
It's kind of surreal because in the beginning,
I mostly stream the same time every day, and I'll be here tomorrow.
It's kind of boring.
Okay, Spooky.
So after it was over,
Bye.
like, okay,
And
my
Scene Lover,
sister, she kind of went and got breakfast. And then she came back, and I thought,
Thank you,
she
Sin
was
Lover. I
probably
appreciate
better
that.
than my dad's new
Mwah,
girlfriend.
mwah.
And I brought her to like
See you guys some other time.
steakhouse
Okay?
that my dad brought me when I was
Yes.
her age. And